When I met my girlfriend's mother for the first time, I knew she was going to be a tough nut to crack. She had a reputation for being strict and having high standards for her daughter's suitors. Little did I know just how high those standards were. After a few months of dating, my girlfriend's mother decided it was time to have a serious talk with me. I felt a knot in my stomach as I sat across from her, unsure of what was about to unfold. She looked at me with a stern expression and said, "If you want to continue being with my daughter, you need to provide her with a more privileged life. If you can't do that, then I suggest you leave." Her words hit me like a ton of bricks. I loved my girlfriend dearly, and the thought of losing her because I couldn't meet her mother's demands was devastating. I understood that her mother wanted the best for her daughter, but I couldn't help but feel overwhelmed by the pressure. Determined to prove myself, I started thinking of ways to improve our situation. I took on extra shifts at work, hoping to save enough money to give my girlfriend the life her mother envisioned. However, no matter how hard I worked, it seemed like an impossible task. As the days turned into weeks, the weight of the situation became unbearable. I couldn't sleep, eat, or focus on anything else. My relationship with my girlfriend began to suffer as the tension and stress spilled over into our interactions. I knew something had to change. One evening, as I sat alone in my room, contemplating my next move, it hit me. I realized that I had been so focused on meeting her mother's materialistic expectations that I had lost sight of what truly mattered: love, respect, and genuine connection. The next day, I requested a meeting with my girlfriend's mother. With a mix of anxiety and determination, I expressed my feelings honestly and openly. I told her that while I understood her concerns, I believed that the strength of our relationship should be based on more than just material possessions. To my surprise, her stern expression softened. She listened intently as I spoke, and I could see a glimmer of understanding in her eyes. After a long silence, she finally spoke. "You know, I've always wanted the best for my daughter, but perhaps I've been too focused on the wrong things. If you truly love her and can provide her with love, support, and happiness, then maybe that's enough." A wave of relief washed over me as I realized that I had managed to get through to her. From that moment on, our relationship with my girlfriend's mother gradually improved. She began to see the value in our connection and the happiness we brought to each other's lives. In the end, it wasn't about meeting her mother's lofty expectations or providing a life of privilege. It was about proving that love could conquer all obstacles, even the most demanding of mothers. And as we continued our journey together, I learned that true happiness comes from the strength of our bond and the love we share, rather than the material possessions we possess.